Today we are solving one of the most common interview questions, valid Sudoku. I will walk you through it visually, explain the logic line by line. By the end of the video, you will understand exactly how the algorithm works. A Sudoku board is a 9x9 grid similar to a matrix. Some cells contains digital 1 to 9 and other contains dot, which represents empty cells. To determine whether the board is valid, we only need to check three rules. 1. Every row must contain unique digits. Second is every column must contain unique digits. And the third rule is each 3x3 subbox must contain unique digits. Remember, the board does not need to be completely solved. It only needs to be valid based on the numbers that are already placed. We will start by implementing the first two rules and then we will handle the subbox rule. I have formatted the Sudoku board using the Python syntax so it will look familiar. Each row is represented as list and the full board is simply a list of these rows. The column values can be accessed using the same indices. Let's write the loops. Now we can easily detect duplicates in both rows and columns using two nested loops. You might think this makes the time complexity O of n square, but our board size is always fixed at 9x9. That means only 81 iterations, which is effectively O of 1 constant time. Here, val is the value of the cell. If it's dot, we simply skip it. Now we need a way to track which numbers we have already seen in each row and each column. For that we will create two lists of sets before the loop. Now we can check the duplicates. If a number already exists in a row or a column, the Sudoku is invalid and we can immediately return false. And that completes the implementation of rules 1 and 2. Now let's handle the third rule. To validate a subbox, we need a way to identify which box a cell belongs to based on its row and column index. We can do it very easily using a simple trick. Let's take an example. Suppose we pick the cell at row 2 and column 3 and we divide the 2 by 3. It will give us a decimal number. So what we'll do, we will round that number down. So we can do that easily as well, just putting two division sign. So 2, then 2 division sign, then if we place 3 there, it will give us an integer that will be rounded down, so we get 0. Similarly, if we divide the 3 by 3, then it will get 1. And yeah, so notice here these two numbers 0 and 1 represent the box's row and the column index within the 3x3 grid of boxes. So each cell can be assigned a box index simply by doing row index /3, then column index /3. So now we are checking rows, columns, and the sub boxes all in a single pass through the board. Comment below if you would like visual explanations for other lead code problems, and let me know if you have any suggestions or any comments on my explanation. Thank you.